Hello everyone, and good afternoon. My name is John Saul. I'm speaking with you all today so I can share the influence social media has had on Generation Z. Personally, I love social media. I've been an active user on social media platforms for years, and I think it's a great tool to help us all stay connected to one another. Unfortunately, social media has just as many negative impacts as it does positive. Social media has left everyone convinced that everyone else is living a better life. It has also created the idea that your self-worth is determined by a number. Lastly, it has left us constantly seeking for the next best thing. I just shared with you all the three main issues social media has caused for Generation Z. Now I'd like to go in depth on those issues. Social media has left everyone else convinced that everyone is living a better life. Whenever someone posts, it is always a happy picture. It shows them having a good time because that is the way they want to portray themselves. It convinces you that their life is nothing but good, when in reality that is just not the case. Social media has also created this idea that your self-worth is determined by a number. People look up to those who have millions of followers or a blue check mark next to their name. It's made people believe that those who are more famous on social media have more worth. Social media has left us constantly seeking for the next best thing. All day and night, new content is being pushed onto social media. With a never-ending amount of new posts showing up on your feed, it has conditioned the mind to constantly be seeking for new information. These are just a few of the issues social media has caused for Generation Z. Now I'd like to share with you all some of the solutions to this issue. So, people only post what they want you to see. They're only showing the happy aspects of their life when it just isn't true, because the life people create on social media doesn't accurately represent their day-to-day life, because they only are posting the good parts of it. Social media has kind of made it that so self-worth comes from within. So it kind of conditioned you to think that the number next to your name determines your worth, or the number of followers one has, it doesn't determine their worth. And then lastly, to just live in the moment. Social media has conditioned your brain to constantly be seeking new information, but if you condition your brain to just, live in the moment, it'll be able to fix that problem. So these are just a few solutions to the current issue facing Generation Z today. If our generation continues down this path, it will cause more problems than you think. So if our generation continues down this path, we will see an even bigger increase in mental health issues, like depression and anxiety. The more people obsess over their social media status, the more it damages our mental health. It creates superficial people and takes away from real human interactions. We will continue to idolize people who are no different than us. The only difference is the number next to their name. It will continue down this path to trap people in the idea that they are worthless without a following, and that also clout is the new currency. Social media is a great tool and also a fun way to pass time. Unfortunately, all great things have some flaws. So, social media is great, but it also has its downside. It convinces people that everyone else is living a better life than them. It makes people believe that their self-worth is determined by a number. And lastly, it leaves you constantly seeking for the next best thing. So my purpose today was to share with you all the negative aspects of social media, and hopefully I was successful in my task. I ask you all to be more contemptuous with your own life. I know what I've just shared with you all doesn't apply to everyone, but I hope that if any of you have ever felt less than a social media influencer, you realize your life has just as much value as theirs. Again, my name is John Saul, and I hope you all took something away from my speech. Thank you everyone for listening, and have a wonderful day.